Alright, good morning, sunshines. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There. Good morning. It's 5:35 in the morning and I gotta go to work. Just like everybody else in comedy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Alright. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know it is early in the morning. Morning time, you guys. It is early in the morning. I'm tired, just a little bit. Not nothing too crazy, to be honest with you. I'm tired, not too tired. I think I'm gonna leave my first job early because my mother won't let me stay. So yeah, that sucks, but whatever. It is what it is. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm getting ready for work. Today I gotta work both jobs. I don't just work one, I gotta work both of them this morning. I'm pretty tired, to be real. Oh, that was so fire. I read it early in the morning. Thank you, love. Good morning. You guys, I am tired. I don't even know. No, that's one. Hold on, guys. Hopefully. Oh, thank you. So right now I'm getting ready to go. I gotta work my first job at 7 this morning, and then I gotta work my other job at 2 o'clock. So that's my schedule. I'm tired. Ooh, I love more. Alright. I don't want no little slips in here. Yo, what the hell is wrong with you? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. And I gotta wake up my little one. This is the hard part. Good morning. I get my little one 3 more minutes. I'm tired. I'm right back on. So I have to wake up my little one, which is not the best part of the morning, as you clearly can tell. But, you know, I gotta go, so he gotta get up. Two seconds. I will be right back. Hold on. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Or when you have a job, bless you. Somebody said it's too early this Sunday morning for you to be up. When you have a job, you have to get ready for work. So I'm a little confused on how you figure it's too early. I work early in the morning, love. So you wanna come and get with them? I have no necklace on. How am I married today? I don't feel like doing none of that. Bless you. All right, come on. All right. My son. He got allergies.
Where's that Target bag at?
Why you need it, sweetheart? What is it that you want from out of here?
My Target.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you got socks. You stay right there. I don't think you socks.
I got socks.
What are they?
Right there.
What do you think they need?
Put those in a plastic bag, mommy. You see them now?
Yes, Mom, give me that for you. Give me 1 second, okay? You want a little one or a big one?
A big one. Real quick. I think I put them in here. I keep coming away from my phone.
Yeah. And when you gotta come on, because I don't know what's gonna go.
I keep putting that video on because this hurts.
No, you got it. Oh, no, I'm not. Put that inside that first one.
I'm gonna say it on my finger.
No, please stop. It is a small little cup. You're fine. Jesus. No, please just bring it with me. So I can get ready to go, please. I keep telling you that I need to walk out the door. Like I have to go. I have to get ready for work. And you just, I don't understand. I gotta keep repeating myself. Yeah.
There's nothing for me at my knees. I need a cue for this if you don't mind.
Excuse me? Would you like me to phone you?
No, I don't want to hear that.
Would you like me to phone you for the bag too? You want me to send you? No, you got me. Stop coming to me.
I got everything on sleep.
So we can put this up in the jacket. I'm going to get everything for this one. Then unclip that light, please. Is it at the top? Okay. Don't unplug it. Mommy will just take it off. Hold on. Grab the bag. No, bring the bag over so that when you walk out, you just walk out the door completely. You're going back too many times. You don't have to go back that many times, sweetheart. What's wrong? It's gonna be a long day.
Oh, I want this one too.
No, you're not getting my stuff. Let's go. You're not
Oh,
getting.
yeah, I forgot you already got me one.
I'm tired of that.
Where's mine? Because you got me one.
No, you don't need it. It's right here. Then again, you know what? Yeah, you probably do. Take it. Yeah. You can actually use this for the problem.
You just put it back.
Make sure you put your trash.
I know.
Just put it in. Come on, let's put one of the lessons inside here, please.
I want to get hot with that.
I'm still anything else. I should have been up the thing, but come on.
Mike, you got my morning go bag. You just so that's when you drink.
No, if you come on, I can
But
do
I
it.
get home to my at least morning. This thing is tight. It look like this. I get in trouble. Well,
You need to learn. It's simple as that. You can't keep using the excuse as you don't know. No, in order for you to learn something, you have to try to do it. You can't sit there and keep saying that you don't know. That's not going to help you.
So I don't want to drive. Trying myself to drive.
You know, it's stuff like I gotta keep telling you, put your slippers on, put your slippers. I gotta keep telling you that. It's starting to get on my nerves again. Like, please. Okay, I'll just buy you the slippers.
I can't stand it. My finger. No, stop it. That cut is extremely little. So please stop.
Jesus Christ, you've been playing like a little girl and it's driving me insane. Never in my life seen a child complain the way you do. It's like, good God, come on, please. Get your stuff and let's go, please, because I'm ready to walk out the door. You didn't question me. For real. Go out the door, please. No more than less than this morning. I promise you it is. Come on. I'm going to need you to be better prepared in the morning. And what I'm hoping is that you can learn to put everything that you want and need. The thing is, you leave the bags on the couch and then you walk to the door and then you walk back to the couch and then you walk back to the door. That doesn't make any sense. Everything that you need should be by the door. That's why I tell you at night, make sure you have your stuff together. I'm trying to explain to you, it's better if you're pre-prepared in the morning than you just happen to get yourself together in the morning. Come on, sweetheart. So it's not me, like, being hard on you or nothing of that nature, but I just need you to learn to just be way more prepared in the morning because you're just not. Can you get in or no? You got it or no? All right. Like, I never want you to think I'm being harsh, but it's like you really gotta be more prepared in the morning than what you are. Like, for instance, right? You could have had this bag, right? Listen, you could have had this bag, right? And these two things by the door, right? And then in the morning, right? You wouldn't even have to go over there. All I'm saying is you need to learn to be better prepared in the morning when it's time for us to walk out the door. That's all I'm saying. Tell me, how are you feeling right now?
Really mad.
Okay, so now explain to me why.
Because my finger hurts and then, that's all.
Listen, what mommy is telling you is that it is a little cut. No, there's no way. And you gotta understand, like, I've been noticing you've been complaining a lot. You gotta stop, Noah. You really gotta stop. It's like the smallest thing, you just take it, and it's Mount Everest. Like, that's not a way for you to be. And I feel like you, instead of you...
When I had it, and I'm like, oh, it's okay. Then you get so much scared. If I'm gonna get dizzy in a seizure.
No, when you have a headache, that's a different story. No, that cut on your finger is not even visible to the naked eye. It's like you see a cut and it's just like, oh my goodness, it's the end of the world. Baby, no, you are a boy. You need to, come on, for real.
Just hurts, that's all.
I'm not gonna have you be complaining about something that's not visible to them. I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna get it together. You understand? Excuse me? I don't understand what that is.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, promise here.
Another thing, you complain every single morning that you tired. It don't matter what time you go to bed. So in the morning, I don't want to hear you complain anymore. Because you're not going to 2 jobs. You don't got to deal with people the way I got to deal with people. You go to school. That's it. So no more complaining in the morning. So now your bedtime is going to be 7:30 instead of 8:30. So now you have yourself to thank for that one. And so you can learn to stop complaining, right? Even on Fridays and Saturdays, your bedtime is going to be 7:30. So now you messed it up for yourself because it don't matter what time you go to bed. It's always you tired. And then when you got to go to bed, you want to complain about it. No, I'm telling you now, when you go to bed tonight and you complain, I promise you, I'm telling you now, you're not going to like me. Do you understand? Like this is, it's literally every morning. It's the same thing every morning and every night. I don't want to deal with that anymore, and I don't. So you are going to get it together. You hear? Like, yes, I'm tough on you, but I'm tough on you for a reason. You got to break out of this complaining stuff. It's the complaining that I can't deal with the complaining. So imagine when you get older and you got to get up in the morning and you got to go to work. Now, unless you work nighttime, then that's a different story. You know, I could see if I was waking you up at some crazy hours, or if you had to, you know, if I was just letting you stay up all night and then not making you go to bed, then I can understand, you know, you being upset because you not going to bed at a proper time. But your bedtime on Friday and Saturday used to be 10 o'clock, and you will have to wake up maybe 5:45. That's 7 hours and 45 minutes of sleep. There's, like, I'm not understanding, how are you tired and you getting close to 8 hours, even more than that sometimes. Like, I don't know if you oversleeping, I don't know if you undersleeping. Like, I done tried every single time in the book and it's not working. But I don't want to hear the complaining. It's the complaining that I can't do. It's early in the morning. It's like, come on, please, like, cut me a break, like, just a little bit.
I did one time.
No, what is one time out of 365 days in a year, honey?
You said it that one time. I did it one time.
Huh?
I only did it one time.
No, what? Your bedtime is 7:30. Simple as that. Don't no complaining. And when I mean no complaining, I mean no complaining. None whatsoever. You need tissue? You sure?
Right now I do.
You do? You got tissue on that side, honey? Or no?
No.
I know it's a box of tissue in here. Where's that box? I'll pull over so you can get it, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna pull over. Somebody probably over there. Hold on. Can you grab it or no?
What's how far it is?
You need help? Anyway. There was a box of tissue in here. That's why I told you put that in the back, but you know, you just swear up and down you know everything. You got it? Make sure you put your seatbelt on, okay? seatbelt, baby.
One second. Okay.
Good. Like, I just need my son on, like, I can't get up every single morning and deal with someone complaining. That will drive me literally insane. I can't sit here up every night and have someone crying about going to bed. That is going to drive me insane. And I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I'm just going to tell, like, no, just no complaining. I don't know if he's under sleeping. I don't know if he's oversleeping. I done tried every single time in the book for him to, you know, get some rest or make sure he's well rested and things of that nature. At this point, I don't know. Like, I promise you, I don't know what else to do. I don't. But it's the complaining. When I got to deal with people complaining at work, you think I want to hear you complaining early in the morning? Like, and I can see, right, if Noah never went to bed at an early time, or if he was able to stay up later than what he's supposed to. No, it's never that. He's been going to bed early since I had him. Noah was on the schedule. So it's in the manner of is it too much? Is it not enough? I mean, I don't understand. And I think the thing that drives me insane is that I have to wake up earlier than you do. But you complaining, but when I'm getting ready, you sleeping. Child, no. Like, no, please. I wish I could still be sleeping. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I just want him to just be better prepared for the morning time. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, if he could be more prepared in the morning, it'd be a lot easier. But I could tell to, you know, put yourself by the door, baby. You know, put yourself by the door. But in the morning, it's you gotta get this. You gotta find that. You don't know where this is. Well, what you don't know where it is, you're not gonna have it. It's that simple. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, because at the end of the day, I told you before, prior to, make sure you had your stuff together. And my son know if he needs something and it's time for me to go, I will tell him, you're not grabbing it, let's go. Don't look for it because I gotta walk out the door. So since he don't want to listen to what I am saying, he's just gonna have to be upset every single morning because he can't find something that he wants to play with. Oh well, too bad. Should have kept it by the door like I told you. Should have got yourself together the night like I told you. Simple as that. You don't want to do it, you're on your own. And it's so crazy because, like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not me, and I get that. I get it. But I never complained about going to bed. I never complained about waking up in the morning, because me and my sister just popped up. Like, when we were told to go to bed, it wasn't no, oh, can I get 5 more minutes? It was none of that. We just went to bed, and that literally was just it. There was nothing more to say. After your parents told you, go to bed. We had to use the bathroom, say our prayers, and then, you know, my mother would tuck both of us in, and then we would go to bed. But it's the, oh, can I get 5 more minutes? Then you waking up in the morning, and you sitting up there, and you complaining, and you whining, and you crying. I don't want to hear that. When I got to deal with grown people whining and complaining, like, no, thank you. But when it's time for him to leave, he want to sit there and start crying. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. Love him dearly, but he got to think of something different. Come on, go. I gotta go.
I get some help. I get some help.
Come on.
Never mind.
No. Get out. Now. Now you're gonna see me really be a mother. That's where you just went wrong at.
Y'all don't even. My mother just was like, you know what? It's something he gonna have to grow out of. I said, well, he better hurry up, cause like this is gonna drive me insane. I swear to you, I'm gonna lose my entire mind. Like I can't deal with him. It's gonna drive me crazy. Like I'm gonna lose it. I promise you I am. Mind you, right? My son had mad stuff, okay? And I always tell him, don't bring out more than you can carry for yourself, because this is your responsibility to make sure that you have your stuff that you want, understand? So I not tell him that all the time. He goes, oh, can you help me? Mind you, the reason why I'm like, mind you, I had a whole nother bag that was inside there, right? That I had to already throw things out inside the garbage can. That was yours, mind you, to even begin with. I need my son to really just get it together, because I feel like I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. I don't know. So he got in the house. I said, let me tell you something, okay? First of all, this is your stuff, right? So you need to carry it. I said, stop bringing more than what you can carry outside, because then you be forgetting things, and then you say, when by the time we go home, oh, I left it at grandma's house. Can we go get it? No, I'm not turning back around to get anything. And mind you, that's why I have bought Noah the overnight bag, so he could put things inside. That, mind you, that bag, it's a nice, decent size for him to put, his little toys in and things of that nature. One bag, so that way you don't have all these extra bags that you usually be having. You would put everything inside one bag, honey. One bag. You grab it and you go. You leave it by the grab and go door. You put what you want in there the night before. You put it by the door. Just, your your coat and your gloves could be inside the grab and go basket. Your hoodie and your coat could be inside the closet hanging up. Your sneakers is right by the door. What more can I possibly give you to make it easier when you are making it harder? It makes no sense. And I understand, right? He's 9. Cool, I get that. I understand that. But I'm sick of that too. He's finna be 10. Like, he gotta get it together. And sometimes it's just a little too much for me. Just a little bit. It's like yesterday with the bag, when I'm trying to tell him, like, if you push the bag down and pull, the bag will come out easier. But he was sitting there pulling. I'm like, don't pull it, because it's probably stuck on something. Yeah, he wants to sit there and speak while I'm trying to speak to him, to explain to him how to grab the bag and how to do the bag. You push the bag down with your hand, and then you pull it out, and it will come out. And mind you, what I had said had worked for him. Oh, he better get it together for his ass get dropped off right to his father, because I'm over it. Like, I can see, right, if he didn't complain every morning and every night, and then he complains every single morning, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, like, are you kidding me? You don't have the nerves to complain at all when I gotta go to 2 jobs and deal with all these people. Why you whining and complaining in the morning? No. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm not used to that, because me and my sister never did that. So having to deal with that when you've never done that is mentally different for you, because you're saying, okay, what the hell is, like, what is this right here? Like, you complaining? I never did that. And I had to wake up earlier than you did, and you complaining? Or I had to go to bed earlier than you did, and you complaining? Huh? Where you got space and opportunity to complain at? Somebody hello? Please? Tell me where. And I'll always tell him, if you just be a kid, right? Just be a kid and listen, and I will take care of the rest. Like, I just feel like this cannot be my every single morning, because his energy rubs off of me. and then I'm flustered and things of that nature, going to work, not wanting to go to work because I don't want to be bothered, because I have a 9-year-old that is complaining about everything. Like, I don't want to deal with grown people complaining at some point in time. Like, it's just like, come on, shut up, stop complaining about stuff. Mind you, right? Things that I be complaining about, because I'm gonna call my own stuff out. I be wanting him to come with me. You understand? It's not like I'm saying, oh my goodness, I'm gonna drop him off while I do this and that. No. I'm tired. Like, I feel like I'm drained from him complaining. It's draining me, literally. Lord knows I love my son to pieces. I do. I just need him to really like he's gotta get it together, because I can't deal with the complaining and the being upset and the bringing out more stuff. Like, I can see if he was an octopus, that's different. You're an octopus, you got 8 arms, you can carry all the tools you want. I don't care. But baby, you have 2 arms, honey. Your arms are still not that big, so you can only carry but so much. Yes, right? I don't have an issue with helping him. That's never the issue. But I always tell him, if I have to help you carry your stuff, it's too much stuff. So that means you don't need all of it. So, break some of it down. That's why I got you that big carrying bag, so you can put a good amount of things inside there. And then it's like, when you get to my mother's house, oh, I can't find my toys. Oh, I lost it. Like, I can't. It's driving me nuts, literally speaking. I feel like I'm about to lose my mind. I just want him to get better, right? Because I don't see him getting better. I see him complaining a lot more. And what I'm explaining to him is, as you get older, I'm not accepting it. Like, there's no excuses for your behavior whatsoever. Like, I'm that literally drained me. I'm tired as hell. Literally, I'm tired. I'm about to literally take a whole nap inside my car. That's just how tired I am. I'm so tired. Now I'm complaining. Ain't that something? Jesus help my life. And mind you, I can only stay at my first job till 11. So, like, my mother was like, you can only stay till 11 o'clock. I'm like, you know what, fine. At this point, I don't even care. Like, I'm so over, I don't even care. Like, I get to a point where I just be like, you know what, I don't care. Whatever happens, just happens. I don't care. Because I'm over it. I'm over it. Woke up this morning wanting to have a really good day. Like, I really, really do. Why you up so take what? I don't. Like, I'm telling you. Especially when I get in this mood right here, my favorite words to say is, I don't care. That's my favorite thing to say. And I will promise you, I don't. feel like 2026 has been terrible for me. And it's only been, what, 10 days, I think? I don't even know today's date. And I'm already hating it, as it already is. That's crazy. I don't. And like, as of right here, I promise you, I don't care. I really don't. I think that if somebody said the slightest thing wrong to me today, I'ma lose my mind. And at this point, I really don't. I don't. Like, I promise you, I do not. And I always tell people, right? I always tell people, you know, be careful with who you tell off, because, you know, you don't know what somebody's going through. But at this point, baby, you have no idea what I'm going through. And it's tiring. Like, it's tiring. But I literally feel like I'm stuck, and I hate it's that part that I don't like. Like, I wish I didn't feel like I was stuck. Tired as hell, frustrated, annoyed, irritated, agitated, flustered. I'm everything right here. As much as I would love to have a positive mindset, to be honest, it's not there. Like, I don't have that positive mindset right now, and I don't. Now, I really, really don't. I don't have it. It's not there today. I don't have the positive mindset. I don't, because of everything that I'm going through. I just don't have it. Don't get me wrong, right? Like, I understand that, you know, I have a lot more to go through, and I get it. I just feel that I wish it could be a little bit easier on me. And I feel like, you know, tough is for the strong. And, you know, you're only as good as you can show, right? And I get it. But I have an issue, mind you. I, like, my first job, I would have loved to work from 7 to 1, right? Because I have my other job at 2. And my mother was like, you know, stay till 11. I'm like, I'm losing out on 2 hours. Like, people just don't understand. My frustration stems from me not being able to work the way that I would love to work, to be very honest with you, because I'm fully capable of working. I've never complained about working. I don't mind working because I don't mind dealing with people. I just wish I had more of a support system. Good morning. With my son. You know, I wish I could be like, hey, you know, can you watch him? And, you know, and then, like, you know, yeah, you know, it's cool. And I understand, you know, people have their own lives. I get it. I'm not sitting up here saying that somebody has to watch my son. I'm never saying that. But I would love to, you know, I would love to work the way that I would love to, you know, to work. The way I could, you know, and I can't. So people may think that having 2 jobs, right, is cool, and I like it. I do. Like, I love having 2 jobs. I've never complained about working. I just wish I could work more, right? That's my thing. Like, I just wish I could work more, because y'all don't get it. It's and I feel like sometimes that's why I say, right, You know, and I know, I say things of the nature of, other people could work the way that they want to work. And then somebody would get on here and say, oh, well, you're the mother. Out of all due respect, before science, it took a man and a woman and to have a child. So my thing is, if one party could work however they want, whenever they want, it's a little frustrating knowing that you can make more of an income than I can because you don't have the child or because you don't have to be somewhere. And, that's where I gotta pay for braces, right? I gotta pay for, clothes, sneakers, school, just regular things in life, you understand? But when you can't work the way that you want to work because, your mother doesn't want to watch, your child, there's nothing you can do about it. To be like, I just have to work the way she allows me to. And that may sound crazy that I'm a grown woman and I'm talking about the way my mother lets me work, but she watches my son. So if she says no, I can't go to work, I can't go. Like, there's been times when I've asked my mother, Ma, can I go into work? No, I don't watch him. So I feel like I'm stuck and I don't want to be stuck anymore. That's what I'm saying. Somebody said, hopefully you can get the mental help you need. Baby, I don't need no mental help. I just need a stronger village. And my problem is I don't have that. I don't have a village. That's why I tell people, when you come in to my life, right, don't judge it. You have to have, good morning, you have to have an understanding of being understanding. And people keep saying on here, let God handle it. I have to show him that I'm trying to handle it before he will handle it for me. I can't just sit there and not do nothing about it. But I am trying, I'm trying to ask my mother, someone said a village didn't help you make your son. But guess what? You rely on family. You rely on things that, watching your child. When both parties work, there's nothing wrong with you asking, hey, can you watch him or something of that nature. There's nothing wrong with that. And to be honest, it does take a village to raise a child. It absolutely does. And that's why I just said that. So someone said, if God don't change your surroundings, then he is challenging you to change yourself. That's why I'm saying I have to make a move first before he decides to help me. I can't just sit there, right, and just keep saying something about it but not doing nothing about it. That makes no sense. True, but it's not their responsibility. I never said it was their responsibility. But what I'm saying is, when you need the help, you lean on your family. And there's nothing wrong with leaning on your... That's the problem right there. People think that you don't have to ask for help. If you need help with your child of some way and of some nature, right, there's nothing wrong with asking. And sometimes both parties may not be able to do it. So then someone has to either call out of work or something of that nature. But at the same time though, right, yeah, good luck. I'm glad, JS, because somebody is. Someone said, don't let these people upset you. Normal people understand what you're saying. And that's my thing. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, you're going to look at it as something different than what I am. That's why I'm saying right here, right now, don't come in judging my situation because you don't have that same situation. Like, you get what I'm saying? How about you get off my page? Goodbye. That part. And you know how like me personally, right? I don't bother people. I've never been the type to Um, I've never been the type to bother somebody if they don't want to be bothered, or if someone, or if someone says that, they don't want to be bothered, or leave them alone, or I don't want to interfere with somebody's relationship or life. I'm not gonna ask you, hey, can you watch him, because I know that you obviously you don't want to be bothered. So I'm gonna respect that. But the thing is, now with you not wanting to be bothered, I gotta figure everything out by myself. You understand? And I just wish that my mother would be more helpful, but I have to understand, this is what I say, it's not her responsibility. You get it? I'm never gonna intrude, or what if you unintentionally bother them? You can't unintentionally bother somebody. So if someone says, like, let's say if I had a daughter, right? I'm just gonna use like a different scenario. Like, let's say if I had a daughter and her father said, don't bother me, I don't want to be bothered, or I got a girl, and things of that nature. I personally will not bother. It's like, I'm just using like something, right? And when you don't bother somebody because they asked you not to, right? It's just, you figure it out. You just got to figure it out the best way you can, the best way you know how to. That's literally it. And I love how someone said on here, a family should be a unit. Exactly my point. And I get it, it's never. And again, just like with the person, I wanted to take him with me. I could sit up here and see if I was saying, I don't want to bring him with me to do these things. I want to bring my son with me to do these things. You get what I'm saying? You know what? I think about that too. I think about, like, when my son gonna get older, and he gonna be like, Mom, you did it. You did it by yourself, and thank you. I mean, I think about that too. I do. I think about when he getting older. And I always think, he's getting older. So I'm always trying to make it, easier, a better understanding, a better way for him to express himself, or a way for us to have better communication. Like, I'm trying, and I agree. A family definitely should be a unit. But, I also understand, they work, they have their own lives and stuff like that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But if you don't have, like, your mother to lean on, you have your family to lean on. And, my family members, they have helped me, pick up Noah and drop him off and things of that nature. They absolutely have. So I always give them that. Like, when they can, they can. And when they can't, they can't. And I just got to figure it out after that. And my birthday is December 13th. So I don't know. I just wish that I had a stronger village. I just wish that I can, ask someone for help and it doesn't get looked at in a adult manner. Like, that's just what I just wish. They should help other family members of their family. Like, don't let anybody struggle. Listen, let me tell you something. Family does not have to help you. They can choose to. I tell people all the time, anything you do for somebody, it is a choice, right? Right? It's a choice, right? So you can say no. You can, if you ask someone a question, there's only two answers they can give you. Yes or no, right? And after that, that's what you figured out on your own or by yourself. I mean, to be honest, there is, what more can you say? I mean, I'm not gonna beg you, you know, for help, or if you don't want to be bothered, or if you don't want to be, you know, around, I'm not gonna, you know, make you be in my presence. No. That much is true. I agree. Family can sometimes be the most critical to you when you're going through some things. I agree. I definitely do agree. I'm not dark skin. I'm caramel. What the hell? Like, what happened? What happened? That's funny. Just because you tall and handsome don't mean somebody want to be bothered with you. What the hell is this? Hold on. Woo! Got my phone. Then another thing that really bothers me is that, oh, thank you. I don't even drive that. Like, what? I don't drive that car. I don't drive that car. I'm sorry. Wrong car. Something that I still don't have an understanding to, and I'm trying to have an understanding of it, but I promise you, I don't get it. I don't understand why is it that when a woman asks a man for help and she knows him, and a man sees her with him, the first thing that they think of is that they are being intimate. And I just feel like it's wrong. Like, I promise you, I don't care what nobody say. If somebody is coming in and they're helping, respectfully speaking, right? I don't think that you have, thank you. I don't think that you have the right to just make all these assumptions about, oh, they're sleeping together. I just think that that's wrong, because you got to understand, you really, with the way things are going up now, right? Maybe it could just be me. If I'm doing something by myself, right, and I ask my best friend to do something, and then someone sees me with him, where in your right mind do you have the right to say, right, oh my goodness, you're dealing with him, that's your boyfriend? No. And then I tell people all the time, when you do stuff like that, you can, honest to God, mess up somebody's personal life. Because let's say if she got a man, and let's say he has a woman, and then somebody finds something of that nature, they're going to sort to think that you guys are dealing with each other, and then they might break up, right? And you have some people, and I've seen it, some people will retaliate, okay? And they will start with your relationship now since you did that. Oh, well, that's your damn problem. Like, you cannot. I really wish that people just will stop doing that. Stop making all these assumptions because you see me with a man. That doesn't, you don't even know who that man could be to me. He could be my cousin, he could be my brother, he could be my friend, he could be my uncle. And especially if you don't know, like, the people I'm with and on my crew or nothing of that nature, how the hell you just gonna say, oh, yep, that's him? Huh? How you figure? You don't even know. So what are you talking about? I tell you guys all the time, the mind is a terrible thing to waste, but baby, it is a dangerous thing to explore. Because if I gotta pay my bills, right, and you my man, and I'm not coming to you, right, I'm not coming to you, I'm not asking you, I'm able to do these things on my own, right, because I have this man inside my life. But then let's say if you say, okay, well, he gotta go. Well, you being my man, right, let's keep it all the way a buck, I'm gonna lean on you now. I'm gonna come to you for money. I'm damn sure enough him. Damn sure enough him. Since you gotta sit up here and tell me that he gotta go, respectfully speaking, the things that he's doing now, You no disrespect. Now you gotta fall in line with me. You gotta fall in line. And you know why? Because what things he was doing, I don't want to hear that you can't do them. I don't want to hear that. Because guess what? I was able to pay my bills by myself, right? Pay my bills by myself, get food by myself, put clothes on his back by myself, put food on the table by myself. Now that man that was helping, that was a friend, has to go because you feel some type of way. So now you fall in line. You fall in line. And now everything that he was doing, I'm gonna ask you. Before he goes away, I'm gonna ask you, okay? Can you pick him up? Can you drop him off? Can you come and meet with him to the doctor? Can you pay for certain things that he's paying for? If you tell me no, I'm going to tell you, you got to go. Simple as that. I can't fall in line with somebody when you're going to distract my home and cause chaos financially inside my home. I'm not doing that. If you trust me, trust me. If I've never given you a reason not to trust me, then whatever thoughts are in your mind, yet again, that's your fault. That's not my problem. Like, I'm not tolerating that. No. I gotta sit up here now and figure out how I'm gonna pay my rent because I couldn't go inside work because you feeling some type of way. But yeah, you at home though, paying your bills though, taking care of your kids though, getting food on your table though, clothes on your kids' back. I'm not gonna sit up here and struggle because you have a sense of insecurity and don't trust because of what somebody else did. I'm not her, and you're not him. So don't put her issues on me and vice versa. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't matter who you see me with. You can ask me, yo, this is my friend for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, whatever the case may be. If I'm moving how I'm saying and my actions are matching with my words, you have nothing to worry about. If you feel like you see something more, right, well, then you ask me. And then after that, you go off of not what I say, but what I do. Then you go off of my actions. You understand? If I'm moving crazy, if I'm sitting up here, kiki, ha, kicking it with him and something not saying right with you, then either you can leave or you can watch and see what happens. But if I'm with you, and that's it. All that, oh my goodness, who is that? He got to go. No, you leave. Because I'm not going to sit up here and be struggling to pay my bills. No. Especially if your kids come to your house, right, and they fine, and they don't got to worry about something. Why the hell do my son got to sit up here and worry about it? No, that's crazy. I'm not going to sit up here and respect no man's boundaries when he can't respect my hustle. I'm not dealing with that because I don't come with one job. I come with two. No. If I, just like last time when I had to be somewhere, I had to ask my son godfather, can he bring my son somewhere? Because I couldn't do it because I had to go to work, right? Because mind you, I picked up hours at my job. I'm not going to sit up here and let you tell me, oh, well, he can't come around. Well, then you pick him up then. You drop him off then. You pay for Wakeman then. Like, get out of here, yo. No, you're not finna, no. What the hell? You bugging. It's all that, oh my goodness. It's just like somebody had thought, I swear to you, I don't know how. Somebody thought my son was my boyfriend. I said, are you kidding me? That's my son. I was like, what the hell? My son was sitting in my car. And somebody said, like, I think the next day, somebody had said to me, oh, I thought that was your boyfriend in your car. I said, that was my son. Like, how the hell? And then it happened again. I was like, that's my son. How the hell does my son look like my man? Somebody want to explain that to me? I was like, you not serious, right? I said, you not serious. You think a child is my man. I want you to explain that to me. He's 9. What is happening? Oh, no. Not in here. Like, out in real life, somebody had asked me that. And that happened to me twice. I said, so you're gonna think that this little boy is my man. You're disgusting, yo, for real. Good morning. No, it was a woman that had said that. She was like, oh, you know, like your man was in a... My son? Oh, Lord. I'm not ready for that part. Somebody said when he get older. I think that when my son get older, somebody gonna think that I'm his little sister. It is what it is, though. Like, I'll be fine. I was like, they're not serious, right? Mind your mother. No, sorry. Good morning. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to work. I'm hoping I have a good day. I'm ready to go home already. I'm ready to go home already. All right. I love you guys. This was a very emotional live. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the positivity. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Jason. I get off of my first job at 11. I go to my second one at 2 because my mother doesn't want me to stay longer. So again, I gotta work with what I got. Oh, thank you. I gotta work with what I got, you guys. So I'm gonna take this as, you know, don't complain about it. Just be grateful that you were even able to pick up hours, even though my mother didn't want me to work at all. But you know, I can't do that. You know. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I will definitely be back on here. We can finish talking about this later. I love you guys. Have an amazing Sunday, and hopefully that, you know, my Sunday gets better. I'm gonna be back on here at 11 when I get off. So I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye, guys.